Ladies and gentlemen, this is bout number 3 on the card. 3 by 3 minute rounds in the super featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Supernong out of Braveheart Muay Thai, fighting out of Ravenhall. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Liu. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Don Miller out of the Superfight Gym, fighting out of St Kilda by way of Sicily, Italia. Ladies and gentlemen, Gianpaolo Iacopino. When the action begins, your man in charge in the center of the ring is wrong. Both fighters can seal the ring.
And here we go to the tail of the tape. Gianpaolo Iacopino versus Kevin Liu. We have Gianpaolo at the age of 32, giving up 4 years of age to Kevin Liu at the age of 28. Both of them have an identical fight record and, of course, have weighed in at the same weight. What can we expect here, Matt? Oh, I beg your pardon. What can we expect here? Kieran.
Oh, thank you. Well, both coming from very strong Thai-style gyms. We obviously have Braveheart Muay Thai, Kevin trained by Supernong, Gianpaolo. How long he's been in Australia, I'm not sure, but we can always expect a very strong style, a very strong Thai style, I should say, from the Superfight boys trained by the one and only Mr. Don Miller.
Yeah, Don Miller, an absolute legend, but Kevin Liu looking very, very comfortable, a bit even smug in the ring. A few sakya on his stomach as well. Tried and true mark of Muay Thai.
And for those listening at home, a sakya is...
Oh, a sakya is a traditional Thai tattoo. It actually doesn't really have that much to do with Muay Thai, but a lot of athletes in the Muay Thai world like it. There's some spiritual connections to the tattoos themselves, usually done by monks, a bit of a blessing. I actually have one. Kieran has. Southpaw versus Orthodox for this one.
Only 3 rounds, right?
The red corner in the southpaw position. A little bit of a height advantage for him, too. Again, there's a little bit of a rhythm step.
Close, guys, Evan.
And again, we hear the referee, the second bout in a row, only 3 rounds, let's go. He reminds the fighters that we are here to fight. We're not here to feel it out, we're ready to go.
That's it.
Close,
And as you were saying, Matt, you know, Gianpaolo has Gianpaolo, I should say, has the height advantage, and he stands up quite erect. He's got quite a straight up stance.
Kevin Liu being much more active, though, really letting go with these hands. There's a long knee from the Italian.
And again, great to see another Southpaw versus Orthodox matchup. I love them. Oh, nice.
Beautiful knee. It was a kick/knee there from the Italian.
Absolutely. Then he followed through with that little right elbow. Didn't quite connect on the elbow, though. But big shots there.
Feel like the red corner is getting a bit more comfortable now. So coming into his own. Let's see if he's able to continue to gain steam.
And Kevin's getting his kicks up nice and high. I mean, he has the flexibility and the dexterity to be able to head kick Gianpaolo, even though Gianpaolo's got quite the height advantage.
I like that long knee from Gianpaolo. A little reminiscent of Saint Tinos or Rungrat, who is a big inspiration for a super fight. Big head kick there from the Italian.
Well, the referee's asking for action, gentlemen, and he's certainly getting it. Very strong leather beat thrown by the Italian.
Close, go on.
Yeah, would like to see Kevin sort of cut the ring a bit more, try and stalk down the Italian.
Both fighters have a nearly identical fight record. However, Kevin has won with a couple of knockouts on his record. Gianpaolo has not.
Close.
Again, we see that beautiful, that tried and true southpaw left kick coming into play again in this southpaw versus orthodox. I would like to see Gianpaolo, it is only 3 rounds. We have to remember that. I would like to see him change it up between the body and the head. We saw it almost slipping up over the guard of Kevin earlier in the fight. Perhaps something that you can do is start to kick the body enough, low, lull them in, maybe throw one high, but let's see how that pulls off as we see the boys exchange over near our commentary position.
There's a long knee from the Italian. Braced up against Kevin.
Come on, go.
Would like to see more of that from him. Oh, big leg kick there from the super fighter as we end the first round.
Another action-packed fight kicking off here with round 1 down. Round 2 on its way, but before we get there, we're going to head to...
Ladbrokes has just opened up their betting market on tonight's show.
Here we go to the...
Join up now, use Rebellion.
Here we go to the replay. And here you can see Gianpaolo with absolutely air-defying head kicks. And Kevin Liu just looking so relaxed, looking so calm at ease. That crushing left knee that Gianpaolo threw.
Yeah, I really liked it. I think if he's able to land more of those, really empty the gas tank of Kevin Liu, the fight might go his way a bit more definitively.
And as we look over to the corner in between rounds there, we see a very animated Super Nong really urging his charge to push the pace in this second round.
I think that's good advice from him. You see Gianpaolo sort of smash his gloves together. At times he's getting a bit frustrated, a bit out of depth. You know, one of those telltale signs.
Tell you what, both fighters putting in a lot of effort, a lot of action, but the referee's the one that's putting in the most here.
Yeah, very, very active referee here. Again, Lil, faster from the Thai referee.
Very enthusiastic. A big left hand there from the Italian, from Gianpaolo.
I'd like to see him walk in after some of these definitive shots. He's landing with power, but then just sort of lets Kevin off the hook.
Swing and a miss there from Kevin. Kevin baiting Gianpaolo to attack and then moves him into the corner. Gianpaolo circling out into the clinch we go. A little bit of leather being thrown there by Kevin. Kevin's very comfortable in the pocket there. He's not really too fearful of Gianpaolo's power.
Yeah, but I do think that there's power in the knees of Gianpaolo.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, there it is.
And you called it.
Yeah.
Made the nail right on the head, or the knee right in the gut.
I think if he's able to time with that front push kick to the thigh and then follow up with the knee, I think it could do real damage to Kevin. Kevin continuing to swing away, though.
Of course, Kevin coming from Braveheart Muay Thai, being trained by Super Nong. Very high pedigree there.
Another beautiful left knee.
Yeah. Kevin trying for the sweep, didn't quite land it.
And it is hard when you're a fighter like Kevin who wants to push the pace, but every time you step into that pocket, you're on the receiving end of one of those big left knees. It does make you a little bit hesitant, a little bit tentative to want to step forward.
Excellent balance there from the red corner.
Yeah, and and the boys in that corner were just celebrating. Nice push kick there from Kevin.
Oh, the head kick there from the Italian. Kevin, very
really,
active, though.
Yeah, personally, I wouldn't want to be scoring this one, guys.
Yeah, again, Kevin throwing the leather here. Big, wide shots coming in from him. I'd like to see him hit the breadbasket as well. start digging into the body.
I don't think you're allowed to hit the breadbasket, buddy.
I think we've got different. I think that
That might be an American thing.
We might have to get your Aussie lingo up to scratch.
Oh my.
So for those that and that is the end of round 2. So for those of you tuning in at home, the breadbasket, please tell us more, Matt.
The bread basket is where you keep your bread.
Yeah, exactly.
And for us Americans, it's right in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take your word for it, and we'll head to the replays there, Matty. There you can see those head kicks that Gianpaolo keeps teeing off with, and he hasn't managed to really land one flush, but if he does, it'll be lights out for Kevin. Those head kicks are wonderful.
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay of some of those long knees. Nice evasion there from Kevin. If he's able to hit the gut. Oh, there's one of those long knees from Gianpaolo. We go into the next round.
Touch hand last round, okay?
Here we go to the third and final round. You can be betting on any of these fights at Ladbrokes. Gianpaolo opening up.
Oh, he's on ice skates here.
It's like he's turned into a different fighter, ladies and gentlemen.
Can he get his legs back under him? Oh, high kick there from the Italian.
Kevin's looking very unsteady on his feet here, gentlemen.
But the red corner is allowing him to get back into this fight. He needs to have that sort of murder instinct in him.
Well, those knees are murderous, and those big swooping left and right.
There we go.
There's the head kick, body kick.
Bam.
Referee's on top of him. He's gone down. Kevin.
Sit down.
And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, Gianpaolo celebrating.
And he should celebrate. Some excellent work there from him, especially when he started targeting the body. Just began to really mash up Kevin Liu. We'll get to see the knockout blows in just a moment in the replay.
And there you go, a great sign of respect there. Gianpaolo heading over to double check on Kevin Liu. And here we go to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, just absolutely bombastic is Gianpaolo. He came out with all guns blazing at the start of that round, guys.
And Gianpaolo came out like a man possessed.
Yeah.
And attacked like an absolute demon.
And Kevin just did not have the answer. And there you see, there might have been a bit of a liver shot with that knee. Big left, big right, and down goes Kevin Liu. What a scintillating fight. Another W going to Gianpaolo. We will head to John Demicoli for the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, 45 seconds into round number 3. This fight ended, declaring a winner by knockout, red corner, Gianpaolo Iacopino.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is his first knockout on his professional record. Gianpaolo Iacopino has to be happy.